Oh, we have more Stray Kids. So apparently Stray Kids has been busy. We got Han, who likes to keep his butt warm, and we have Felix. Shall we?
I sketch visions of my future, but sometimes the wrong shade slip in the picture. I feel like a failure, a loser, but oh my God, reminds me I'm human. Head high, I keep on moving, living real like Truman. I'm the Truman.
We're all same, no difference. Felt fear, bad days made me more different. I've been free. This is my own movement. We don't care cause we're blessed.
I don't play, you know we keep it honey. Copping all that shit whenever I want it. It's that beast mode, as Rega calls it. Got trophies in the bag, cause I'm staying lucky. Yeah, better bands, raise my hands, solo fans. Gas is running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We so advanced, we the first and the last. Woke up 5 a.m. trying to catch a plane, we don't waste time. Just to watch a kid, young ambitions got me out of school. I'm a following orders, now I make my own rules.
Yo, this is one for the DJ here, if he's still here, he or she. There is almost a video game synth going on in the background. Do you hear that? Listen.
Woke up 5 a.m. trying to catch a plane, we don't waste time. Just to watch a kid, young ambitions.
Yeah, very 8-bit. Well done.
Got me out of school, I'm a following orders, now I make my own rules. Still got that fire bright and shining like a jewel. This is our crew, we show us new. We got the juice, we got the moves. Let's go tonight, alright, got every shoes. You wanna know what I'm about. Let's go, working out where we go. Cooking our bases, I know that we're taking our time like Charles Leclerc. I masticate all of my enemies, call me prime man, I eat up the road. I finish you like I ate the last chip in the bag, like you got nothing to show. That's how I roll. I don't play, no, we keep it taunting. Copping all the shit whenever I want it. Is that beast mode? Everyone get crossed, I got troubles in the bag, cause I'm still locking.
Oh, damn, what?
That beast mode, everyone get crossed, I got troubles in the bag, cause I'm still locking. Yeah, run up bands, raise my hands, solo fans. Guess it's running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We so advanced, we the first and the last. Yeah, we're punk, 고 태어난 척 가품 나위 손 높이는 phong. 힘들이 콩닥고 practice what you do, 나 차렸선. 꼭 두각 생선.
Oh. Ow. Them doing these in-camera transitions of the zoom out and zoom in on the beat, capital. I don't know what that means, but just capital W for wow.
Practice what you do, 나 차렸선. 꼭 두각 생선 배 잡고 웃음도 참아 you done. Okay, your side is fancy, I can say you're fun. 하면 떨어지는 쟤들은 펑펑. Look at you, 애쓰는 말에 떵떵. 나랑 페이 말에 기막혀도 비싸서 거리고 점퍼. Lay down that song system, this system full of wisdom. Don't try to follow us long distance. Alright, so G-Shan cruising. Say you know we keep it honey. Copping all that shit whenever I want it. Is that?
All right, so this red square, the black and the red, something significant.
Beast mode, everyone get crossed, I got troubles in the bag, cause I'm still locking. Yeah, run up bands, raise my hands, solo fans. Guess it's running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We so advanced, we the first and the last.
Okay, I got some questions there, Stay. So with this logo right here and the K being red and the black background, that can't really be the reason that we see the black and red combo here across the video, right? because it's really significant. And I mean, they do call out stay, which is nice. It's really direct, obviously. Yeah, but I know this right here is not new for sure. So black and red are just their signature colors. It's always been that way. Okay. It seems so prominent in this video to me. Okay. Huh. It changes every comeback? Okay. Okay. That's easy enough then. So some of you, I was curious about who they keep talking about. They keep mentioning Rengar. I don't know who that is. And I think somebody mentioned League of Legends, which is a video game, very popular video game, like world competition level. Yeah. Which is a nice tie-in because we did hear that relatively 8-bit video game theme happening within the tracks. Felix plays it a lot. There you go. Huh. I was a little nervous at the beginning of this because first of all, there's kind of two parts to this. This intro and then the rest of the song. It's just how I'll say there's two parts to this. But this intro was very discombobulated to me. That's how it made me feel. Like, this is nice. This is fine.
I sketch visions of my future, but sometimes the wrong shade slip in the picture.
Decent.
Feel like a failure, a loser, but oh my God, reminds me I'm human. Head high, I keep on moving, living real like Truman. I'm the Truman.
We're all same, no difference. Fell, feel bad.
Like, it's a nice intro, knowing it's an intro. It's got a really cool flavor to it. But to think that it's going to go on like this for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I was like, oh, this is going to be brutal.
Days make me more different, I born free. This is my own movement. We don't care cause we're blessed.
I don't play, you know we keep it honey. Copy.
Now, this is where I got some hope.
Know that shit whenever I want it. It's that beast mode as Rengar calls it. Got trophies in the bag cause I'm staying lucky. Yeah, better bands with my hands, other fans.
Much better. This is when I was like, okay, I can roll with this. I'm good. I'm on point.
Gas is running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the.
Yeah, these dancers are killing it. A little crump here in the doorway.
Gas is running, hit the pedal, we gon' fast. We so advanced, we the first and the last. We so advanced, we the first and the last. Woke up 5 a.m. trying to catch a plane, we don't.
Now, you might disagree, and this might be a stretch, but I'm also going to go as far to say that I don't think it's a coincidence that we're talking about League of Legends. It's a video game. Potentially, there's a reference, right? A reference to a video game. We've got an 8-bit layer within the musical bed, and Felix is kind of rolling across the screen here in a very 2D platformer kind of way. Now, what that means from video game aspect is a 2D, two-dimensional platformer game is a game like the original Mario Brothers, where you can see Mario on the side and he's just kind of running and then he jumps over something and you always get that angle. That's, yeah, a side scroller. That's a 2D platformer. Mega Man, things like that. So yeah, I think this is absolutely, like Bella says, very intentional. It's just a nice way to tie things together. Now, Artemis. I'm not a music producer. I've written some songs. They're all terrible, but I can tell you this from a fellow creative standpoint, because you said you're a music production student. I don't know how far along you are in your journey, but if I can offer you any advice whatsoever as you continue to move through your process and your journey as a music production student, this is what I would tell you. You don't have to be the best, but you can absolutely set yourself apart from everybody else by doing two things. One, you can work harder than anybody else. It doesn't have to be the best of everything, but you can work harder than everybody else, okay? That's on you. But 2, be deliberate about every single thing that you put into a creation. So as a music production student, I'm just going to say, like, yeah, okay, so we have to put a percussive on, we'll just say every 4th measure, right? So boom, boom. We just kind of laying down a framework. Totally get that. You kind of have to have a framework to start. But in your brain, have a reason for why you chose this. If it's just a simple 4/4, fine. Why did you choose that over a 3/4? Be able to articulate that. Be able to articulate why you have this massive stomp sound happen every 13 seconds. Be deliberate. That will set you apart from 99% of all the people around you in your arena. 100%. And it will make you better. Because so many times as creators, regardless of what your field is, it's easy to just go, okay, I have to make something. And then you go, okay, here's the beat, here's the bass, here's some instruments, here's a cool little part, and then boom, what do you think? Boring! Nobody cares. But put something together where you sit there and go, okay, I've got this first layer. What do I want to do with this layer? Do it. And then say, why? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? And have a reason for it. Trust me, that will help you greatly. I do wish you luck in your endeavors. Now, I didn't want to sideswipe the entire music video, but the point of that, and the reason I wanted to hit it now in relation to this video, is because when we talk about like that little 8-bit layer within the music bed, and we talk about this little side-scrolling shot here, everything should have a reason, right? Everything should have a reason. Now, can you get away with the occasional, well, we did that because it was a cool shot? You can, but it is a very, very rare currency that not everybody has the credibility to use, if that can make sense. But I think one of the reasons that some of these groups stand out among the hundreds of other groups is because they are deliberate with their creativity. You may not always know why things are cool or why it just seems to work, but there's a reason. And being able to articulate that as the creator and help tell the story of why the pieces are the way they are makes your art that much more like consumable.
I'm a following orders, now I make my own rules. Still got that fire bright and shining like a jewel. This is our groove, we show us new. We got the juice, we got the moves. Let's go tonight, alright, got every shoes. You wanna know what I'm about. Let's go, working out where we go. Cooking our bases, another one taking that.
Like even in later on in the video, when we get to like these spots, now I don't know because I don't play League of Legends, but if I were the director, like in a perfect world, I'm hoping that these scenes, these buildings are parts of the game. They're like sets built around scenes that happen in the game. That would make the most sense. But that's only if this song is actually about League of Legends, which I don't know if it is, just because they reference it once and we see a couple little video game, points of homage, like maybe, but yeah, but there should be a reason. So like when I think of Truman, I think of the Truman Show. Right, wrong, or indifferent. That's what I think of. Who's Charles Leclerc? F1 driver. Taking our time. That's either a really smooth burn or just clever wordplay. Debuted the same day as Stray Kids. Really? Well, isn't that interesting? An F1 driver who debuted the same day as Stray Kids. He's winning like crazy. A slow start to the career and then hot. Oh, interesting. That's the kind of wordplay I like. Very good. See, that right there is exactly what I'm talking about. You hear this and you might not know, like me, I heard this, I have no idea what they're talking about. But being able to articulate that this is why they put that lyric and these are the different levels of what it all means makes this art so much better. It's going to help them stand out from all the rest. Bingo. That's exactly what I'm talking about. How many friggin' rap songs have we heard where, and I don't mean just we, but like in general, not even just rap, but just rap is the most notorious. For the whole song, every lyric is just the artist telling you how great they are compared to everybody else. I'm the best in the world. I'm better than all the girls. And if you make me hurl, I'm going to give you a swirl in the turlet. And you're like, okay, you rhymed some words, but I don't care. I don't care how great you are. Like, tell me a story. That's how I feel anyway. Boy, I did sound like Tom Hanks. Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, to me, it can have a good beat, and yeah, you're doing the lyrics on the beat, great. But so yeah, whatever. This right here, that's baller. That is baller.